Oh, hello everyone! You are joining me as I'm finishing washing Fred's Fendt. If you recall, we used it to spray our fields with herbicide. But as it was nearly 10 p.m. when we finished, I didn't want to bother him and decided that I'll return it today. And as a bonus, since he graciously allows me to use some of his equipment, I have washed it so that it looks as it did before I borrowed it. And it's back where I have gotten it yesterday. Yesterday, we also got some great news, because we have, after probably a year of legal battles, inherited the piece of land next to our yard. And I already have some things in mind for what we can put on it. But we will need a lot of resources for that. So that means we are going back into our forest, where I nearly ended up in a hospital last time. This tower is actually conveniently placed and looks right over our forest. Well, it does look like we have a decent amount of nice tall pine trees. I'd say about 13-ish. And a whole bunch of other types of trees as well. So we have a lot of things to do and not a lot of time to do them, since harvest is right around the corner. But we do have a spare day or two that we can spend cutting down some trees and transporting them to the sawmill. Well, I say we get a tractor and attach the logging trailer to it, and go do some logging. Oh yeah, almost forgot. We also have the carrots, so I'll just quickly take a look how they're doing. And I'm genuinely surprised that I managed to plant the whole field without missing any spots. And I can't see any weeds growing either, so that is a good sign. Back to the job at hand, logging. Now, we already used the John Deere last time, although be it the older model, the 6810, and it did do a wonderful job. So I'd say we take the Fendt this time to see how well it does in the forest. It does have a lot more horsepower than the John Deere, but it is also a lot bigger and less nimble, so I wouldn't say it will be better straight off the bat. We won't be needing the weight because we are going to go and get the logging winch from the dealer, and I can put it on the front linkage. And the weight can go over here in front of the shed. And that is the logging trailer attached. I'll just get the winch attached as well. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the Fendt doesn't have a front PTO. Well, that means we will need to unhook the trailer in the forest in order to use the winch. It's a minor problem, but we shall figure it out as we always do. Oof, well, thankfully there are crossing lights here, otherwise I would drive right in front of the train. I forgot how bumpy the land is to get to the forest, but there isn't any other access road, so we will have to do with what we got. We won't be needing the trailer just yet, so I'll park it over here, hopefully out of the way. And I also got the winch attached at the back, so that we can actually use it now. Well, shall we start chopping down some trees? I'm going to take that as a yes. And with that, we have fallen the first tree of many. Hopefully, if the time doesn't beat us. Oh, the camera cut out. Well, I got 2 more trees cut and have chopped them into 4-meter log pieces, so that I won't struggle when loading them onto the trailer. I just noticed, the beacons are sticking out quite some ways, so I better fold them before I accidentally snap one off because of a branch. I got the first bunch of logs over here. Now where should we put them? Probably somewhere near the trailer. Last time we were here, it was winter, and there were barely any bushes. But now I can't even see where the logs are when I fall the tree. And it's all because of them. Here's as good of a spot as any, I reckon. I managed to clear 3, or was it 4 trees so far, and the pile is getting quite big, but it's still not enough, so we need to cut down more trees. And here is our next candidate, standing at probably 32 meters tall, weighing a few tons, and with no branches to support its fall. And it has already fallen and is getting chopped up for transport. Well, I added 2 more trees to the pile, and now I think it's time that we get the trailer attached and load a trailer full. I'd say that's about half of the pile loaded onto the trailer. And I have spent so long in the forest, it's getting dark already. But I did make a dent in the forest. And these logs are going to help tremendously when we will be building something in the future. But till then, there is still a long time. And the logs do need to be processed before that. And that means that we need to take them to the sawmill. And the bumpy ride later, we're here. It looks like they also got a newish piece of equipment here. A wheel loader. Shall we see if the keys are in it? Oh, it looks like they are. Well, that just made unloading a lot easier. Or did it? Because of the way the trailer is made, I can't grab the logs with the grapple. And that means that we are going to need to unload them with the crane. Which isn't that bad, but it's a lot slower. And a short time lapse later, we're done. The logs are drying, although they might get rained on. And we're waiting for the train again. But the day's getting to an end, so I'll end the episode right here today. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode. And good night.